Hey guys, Dr. Dash here. Can't wait to adjust you this week. Just a great reminder, keep that spine moving. So I know it's been a long time for many of you guys, but on day one, or certainly within your first adjustment or two, we've taught you these wobble exercises. 3 different exercises, 30 reps each, twice a day. It's like brushing your teeth, right? Many of us just got back from a trip. We definitely packed our toothbrush and our toothpaste, hopefully, and we were brushing our teeth even on vacation. This is one of those same exercises you do even on vacation. So 2 is a minimum. If you're feeling stiff that day for whatever reason, don't go into the pain, right? Just go up to the pain and then go back and just kind of gently work it. You can do this on a chair at home, a nice firm chair at home. Perhaps you have one of those big balls at home, or if you want to do it the best way is with these wobble cushions, right? It allows even more motion in that pelvis, right? And so 3 different exercises, side to side, ear to your shoulder. You're going to notice maybe one side's easier than the other. You might notice that, oh, hey, you have a tendency to bring your nose down to one side versus the other, right? These are all compensations and cheats that we need to start working on, right? And so just kind of take it a little bit further each time. Again, at least 15 each side. Second one, tucking your tail like a bad dog and your chin, but most importantly, opening up that chest, sticking out the booty and chin all the way up to the ceiling, and it looks like this. So some people do it quicker. I don't recommend that if you're new, but this is just gonna get great motion in that spine. It starts rehydrating those discs. Those discs are made mostly of water. They don't have necessarily a direct blood supply, so it works by imbibition. So it kind of pumps the yucky stuff out and kind of sucks up the good fluid around it. So it's really important, just like we always say, drink lots of water, right? We're in the desert, it's summertime, it's 100 degrees, we need to drink a ton of water. So first one, side to side, second one, front to back, and lastly, my personal favorite, twisty twisty. So this rotation is great. Again, that's kind of the weakest motion of that disc, so make sure you just take it nice and easy as you're starting off. If it's possible for you, raise those elbows up equal with the shoulders and try to look all the way behind you, kind of like wringing out a wet rag. 15 each side. Okay, before the adjustment, if you need to wait, or afterwards if you'd like, but certainly at least twice a day. After your adjustment, you're gonna come over to the rehab. So most of the time, you're gonna be using a Vibe plate. Initially, we start face up, looking at that beautiful palm tree out there, chest up, perfect posture, and probably hanging on the first time because it's pretty intense that first round or two. Chin is just slightly above the level, eyes are just slightly above the horizon, and so we're really locking down that great posture, trying to hold that adjustment as long as possible. The longer you hold the adjustment, the faster you get the results that you're looking for. Kind of phase 1 right here. Second phase would be being able to do it instead of 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Now instead of 5 minutes, no hands. And notice how I rotated my thumbs externally. This is gonna open up my chest, my shoulders, make room for my head to come back, right? And so we want that tummy tight. We're holding in this locking in this adjustment. We're retraining the brain through proprioception that this is where you want your body to be at most of the time. Retrain those muscles, retrain that firing, that communication, that this is where you should be. Once that becomes easy, if it's possible for you, we're gonna start doing one-legged stands. So squeeze that tummy, right? Squeeze the hip, really squeeze the buns, chest up. So we're not doing one of these guys or, flopping over here like a dead fish, right? So we want chest up, rock solid foundation, tight tummy, tight core, squeeze the buns, and up like this. We try to do that for 30 to 60 seconds on each leg. Maybe 2 rounds of that, maybe 3 rounds of that as you get better. If that becomes easy for you or easier for you, now we can look at doing one-legged stands, working on the balance, and then also doing some cross crawl. Man, trying to get those arms directly over the shoulders, not out in front, right? We're not gonna give the wrong impression here. All the way up. If you can do that for 30 seconds, awesome, right? Strengthen, stabilize that adjustment, really working on our balance, our proprioception, reducing our fall risk. This is the way to go, right? On the Vibe, it's even more intense. It's awesome. If you have questions on what to do for rehab afterwards, please grab me, grab Dr. B, grab Loxy, grab any one of us, and we can keep pushing the envelope in the right direction. Last thing, custom home exercises, right? So maybe I'm seeing you 3 times a week, twice a week, once a week, every other week. No matter what the frequency is, there's certainly days during the week that I'm not seeing you, and your spine, your body is trying to go right back to where it was at, causing that initial complaint that you came in with, and ultimately putting stress on the central nervous system, causing your body not to function properly. So these exercises are based off of your x-rays, your posture pictures, and you. And so when you get them, there are certain positions, certain stretches, certain holds that you're gonna do to help strengthen and stabilize that spine. Again, further holding your body into adjustment so you can heal faster, which is ultimately what we want for you guys. So I hope you guys are doing these. I know you're gonna get better results if you do, and I can't wait to adjust you this week.
Hey guys, Cherie here. This week I'm here to talk to you about the dental rolls here in the office and at home. So if you have one of these guys, or if you're just using a towel for at your house, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you can place that. So when you lay down, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down on this table here. You're gonna wanna go ahead and put it at the base of your neck. So you're gonna lift up your neck right there, and you're gonna lay back. And if you want, sometimes when you're in the office, we give you weights. If you want to use weights, if you're at home, 2-pounders are perfect, you can. Want to go ahead and feel that stretch in those upper shoulders. If not, you can just lay here, lay your arms out, get a better stretch as well. It's definitely up to you, but you're gonna do the same thing with the towel. This is really gonna help to remold your neck and get you feeling better faster, okay? When you're done, make sure that you're nice and slow coming up. We want you to do at least 20 minutes a day. Start out with 2 to 3, work your way up to 20 minutes. If you do it for too long, really too fast, you're gonna be really sore and we don't wanna push it that much. So definitely work up to 20 minutes, but that's recommended. Now, second thing, we do have a promotion going on this month as well as a workshop. We have the Juice Cleanse workshop, as you've probably seen throughout the office. We're also doing a little promotion here and revolves around that. So if you share 10 posts on Facebook, or share 5 posts and refer 1 new patient, or if you refer in 2 new patients, you will get rallied in to win a brand new juicer, which is super cool. We love juicing, we promote it all the time. It's very good for you. So if you have any questions on that, definitely ask one of us. If you have any questions in regards to doing the roll or doing a towel at home, ask us as well. We're always here to help. I hope you have a good rest of your week.
Hey all, Dr. Button here at Wellness Key Chiropractic. Wanted to talk about a few wins that we have with some patients, some of their testimonies that they had given us. One patient, after the first 12 visits, seeing 80% improvement thus far, no more pain in their shoulders and also in the back. So that's awesome. They're following our recommendations that we initially give them, and also doing their exercises at home and doing the rehab here in the office. So super awesome. We love to hear that. We love to hear that from everybody. So if you have a win scenario or just something that you've seen improvement on, let us know, email us, text us, write it down, bring in your success into our office. And speaking of such, friends and family that you have, refer them into us so we can see them and treat them. When you refer them, their initial consultation, the exam, the x-rays are at our expense for that first process. So please refer them in to us and we'll help them out and get them some success stories rolling in as well. And speaking of success stories, why do we even see patients? We see them because we want to help them. We love you guys. We want to get you better. And why do you need to keep coming in? Subluxations. That's the term that you'll never stop hearing. Subluxation is that misalignment of the spine where nerves are involved after there's a misalignment, nerve impingement, nerves being choked. And where do those nerves go? The heart, the lungs, all the organs. The brain is up here. It's going communication to the rest of the body. We want to make sure that that is unhindered. What causes subluxations? Many things cause subluxations. We think of the three big ones in here as the three T's: thoughts, traumas, and toxins. So thoughts, negative thinking, negative interactions with others, stressors that can definitely throw us off, throw us out of balance, cause subluxation. Trauma, car accidents, stepping wrong, sleeping wrong, falling, whatever that trauma or incident looks like, absolutely causes subluxations. And then of course, toxins. What are we putting into our body? What are we subjecting our body to? What is hindering our nervous system now because of processed food, processed sugars, GMOs, different things that our body doesn't know how to handle. And then what happens? Subluxations. Now we have misalignments. Now we have miscommunication between brain and body, and now we have issues. So let's take care of these subluxations and change our lifestyle and get you into a better life.
Hey guys, Shoshana from Wellness Key Chiropractic. Just a reminder to make sure that you're keeping up with your regular schedule, that you're scheduling future appointments, whether that's with one of us up at the front desk or through the scheduling app. It's really important to stay on track with the recommendations of Dr. Utash or Dr. B so that you can get the most out of your care here in the office and we can get you feeling better faster. On the note of scheduling, I know summer's coming up, more people are starting to take vacations, go out of town. Not a big deal, just let us know if you're gonna be out of town. We can adjust your appointments around, and then also when you get back, we can kind of double up, triple up those visits when you come back so that you don't lose too much of your progress while you're on vacation. Also make sure that you're checking out our previous videos for different tips while you're traveling this summer, including like putting a roll on your low back while you're driving or in a plane. That'll help keep that natural curve of the low back and help reduce any like soreness, things like that. Also, if you're on your phone a lot while you're on vacation, make sure you're holding it up versus down. That's going to be much nicer on your neck and you're going to be feeling better on vacation. And make sure you're working on those wall exercises. When you get into the office, make sure that you're checking in. Make sure that it shows up green. If it doesn't show up green, let whoever's at the front desk know. We want to make sure that everyone gets checked in, called back to the table. And then when you get back to the table, make sure that you're selecting either that PIN or barcode option. That PIN is going to be your phone number. If you do have a 520 area code, it's just your 7-digit phone number. If you have a different area code, it's that full 10-digit phone number for in the back and up front on the iPad. And then for the barcode, just like the barcode option and scan that barcode in. Make sure that you're relaxing face down on the table. That's going to help your whole body relax so you can get the best adjustment possible. Have a great week, guys.
Hello everybody. This week I want to talk to you about social media. The necessary evil, right? We all have it, we all use it. If you do use it, make sure you're following us. We're putting out the good content, the positive vibes, tips and tricks for your health, things that are a little more mentally stimulating than the news and all the negativity that you can always find on social media. So follow our Facebook page, make sure you're getting our emails. We're trying to build our Instagram, so if you follow us on Instagram, we'll always follow you back. We're also getting into TikTok. We'll see how that goes. Follow along with that journey. It's a great avenue to get quick, good information, tips and tricks, health, advice, things like that. We really, really appreciate when you share those posts out to your friends. Helps us get the word out a little bit more, help a wider range of people, and then hopefully attract people to come in and receive care and help here in our office. So if you do, make sure you're letting us know if you're sharing posts. We do have a promotion going on this month. The more posts you share, the more prizes you're eligible to win. There's posters all over the office for that promotion related to the Juice Cleanse workshop that we're doing at the end of the month. If you have any questions or anything, just let all of us know. We're happy to help out with all that. I hope you have an awesome week this week.